Hey everyone, welcome. Todd Goldfarb here from Create and Code, a networking organization for engineering and computer science professionals. We're here to talk to you today about why we need responsive web designs. And it doesn't appear that my screen has loaded properly. Let me see if we can fix that. That's much better. Today we're here to discuss why we need responsive web designs, okay? And here is the number one reason. Every customer of your company deserves the best online experience possible. And I can tell you right now, that's not happening unless you have a responsive web design for your company, okay? It's that important. Let me back up. Let me tell you a quick story. Okay, just a few years ago, we had companies have what they call as their website. Here's an example, Google. They've got their website, okay? And then the mobile technology business became huge. Everyone had a smartphone. Everyone had a mobile device. So companies wised up and they said, okay, well, we've got our computer, our laptop computer web design. Let's come up with a mobile version. That was their solution. So now a company has two versions of their website. They've got the main site and then their mobile version. And this was all they needed, or so they thought. But nowadays, it's not just mobile. Okay? We've got other technology happening. Okay? And mobile versions are not good enough. Okay? They just don't cut it anymore. You can't have two versions of the same website because the mobile version was less functional. It just kind of had the need to know information, but it wasn't pretty. It did not have the full functionality that the normal website had. So again, we had to go back to the drawing board. And as the technology business has boomed, we don't just have mobile. We have tablets, we have phones, we have phablets, all types of aspect ratios, all types, portrait, landscape, different orientations. It's really kind of blown up here. So the new idea, as of just last year, is to come up with what we call a responsive design. Okay? And a CEO may come up to me, I was talking to one last week, he may say, Todd, I've got a website. I've got a mobile site. Why should I invest in making a responsive design? And first of all, what is a responsive design? So I said, you know what, that's a great question. Okay, and let's answer those. The best way to describe what a responsive design is to illustrate it. Okay, take a look here. Okay, take a look right here. So we've got a graphic of a web page for the Inquirer. Okay, and on the left side it's got a larger image, and on the right side we've got the same content in a smaller format, but it is still the same content. Okay, this is the best way to illustrate a responsive design. No matter what size screen you're looking at, it's got the same content and it looks appealing to the eye. Okay, that's what we're going for. We don't want a quote-unquote mobile version that doesn't look good. Okay? You want your company to have a good image, a consistent image across the board, right? Okay, so to kind of nail this down further, what we want to have is flexible text and flexible visuals. Okay, here's another example, right? On the left side we've got the full graphic. On the right side we have more of a squish design, and it's actually cropped that illustration so that it fits within the parameters. That's what we're talking about, is that no matter what device platform your customers are using, the illustrations and the text is fitted so that it looks appealing to the eye. Okay? And we can do that using relative units. That's what a responsive web design uses, is relative units, not absolute pixels. We're used to having a specific font size for everything that we do, 12-point font. 15-point font. Okay? Or we have 200 by 300 pixels for our web page. Well, a responsive web design doesn't necessarily use that concept. It's more flexible and uses those relative units to change the parameters depending on what the features of the phone or the tablet or the Kindle are telling the website to change. Okay? And the real positive here for your company is that it provides continuity. Okay? That's what we're looking for, is whether I'm on my laptop, whether I'm on my iPhone, or whether I'm on my tablet, I should have a very similar experience. I should see the same things laid out similarly across the board. Because the main reason is other companies are doing it. And if you're not, then you're behind. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say this is a perfect solution. Like many other transitions, it's going to cost additional resources, maybe some time, some money. It's going to be a work in progress for an amount of time. Okay? And if this is something that's interesting to your company, you can absolutely reach out to me. We've got some outside vendors who are very good at this, who've done it for other companies we've recommended. Or you could hire internally and create a team within your web team to work on overhauling your current website to make it a responsive design. Okay? And just to circle back, it's so important that every customer deserves the best online experience possible, and you can only guarantee that with a responsive design. And so right here at Create and Code, we've got some additional resources that you can use. You just reach out to us after this webinar. Really appreciate your time. And this has been why we need responsive web designs. Thank you.